So hello everyone. Is SAP BTP really worth for companies who are using ERP system or you can say ECC system from more than 20 years or so many years? Let's try to understand how exactly BTP can really help those companies and whether that is a practical or not. Everything we are going to discuss in this. So many companies have been using SAP ERP system for more than 20 years. Okay. These systems have supported everything from finance and HR to supply chain and production. So the question is very valid. If their ERP system already works, why do they need SAP BTP now? Is it really worth it? Let's break this down step by step. So first, let's discuss the problem with the old ERP system. Now the traditional ERP systems, even strong ones like SAP ECC, were designed for stability, not for speed, integration or innovation. Over the years, companies build custom programs, report and add-on. Now these systems are huge, rigid and very slow to change. Here is an example. Imagine a manufacturing company that runs SAP ERP since 2001. They have added hundreds of custom web programs for reports, approvals, data extraction. But now when they want to build a mobile app, their sales team, mobile app for their sales team or connect with IoT devices in the factory, their old ERP can't do that easy. That's where SAP BTP becomes value. Now, how exactly SAP BTP adds value? SAP BTP acts as a bridge between old ERP system and the new business. It allows companies to extend, integrate and modernize their existing system without replacing them. Let's look at how exactly it will work. So from integration point of view, old ERP system can connect to cloud apps like Salesforce, SuccessFactors or third-party CRMs using BTP integration. So data moves smoothly between old system and new system. Then what is the next step? Next step is the extend. Instead of modifying the core ERP code, companies can build custom apps on BTP. For example, a company can build a mobile app on BTP that connects to their ECC system without touching the core ERP. Now that is a big drawback of SAP, that whenever we want to do something customization, we have to touch the standard code. There are user exit, bodies, implicit, explicit enhancement. There are plenty of things, but ultimately we are actually touching the core ERP code. Now this is what the intention of SAP BTP, that is going to be replaced completely with the that custom build apps on BTP. Next is the analytics. BTP can pull the data from multiple systems, SAP, non-SAP, and show unified dashboard through SAP Analytics Cloud. This means managements get faster insights without waiting for old reports. And next is the innovation. BTP brings AI, machine learning and automation to the ERP data. Now that is the biggest thing that SAP is also betting, because right now we are trying to evolve or we are trying to explore the world of AI and automation, and that's where exactly SAP also trying to do something amazing with SAP Joule. For example, one can easily predict which products might get out of stock or which customer payment get delayed using the AI models trained on company data, and that is exactly will save huge amount of time and accuracy will be too much. So that is where innovation is also going to take. Now let's talk about a logical reasoning point of view. Think of it like this. Upgrading an old ERP system is like renovating a 20-year-old house. You don't destroy the entire house. You add new rooms, paint it, install solar panels, automate the lights and multiple things we are doing it. The structure stays the same, but the experience becomes modern and efficient. SAP BTP does the same. It keeps the old ERP system stable, but adds flexibility, innovation and cloud power on top of it. This approach saves the time, money and risk instead of a full system replacement. We all know that to upgrade an ERP system, it takes years to do that upgrade and there are a lot of risks also involved. Now with the help of SAP BTP, we can get rid of all those uncertainty and risk. Now let's come to a real world example. Let's take the example of Siemens, a global manufacturing leader. They have used SAP ERP for decades, but instead of rebuilding everything, Siemens used SAP BTP to create smart factory dashboard, pulling live data from ERP, IoT sensors and logistics system. What exactly is the result? Managers can now monitor production, detect delays and fix issues in real time. Another example can be a retail company running SAP ECC used BTP to build a mobile stock visibility app for store managers. Earlier, they had to log into ERP from the desktop to check the stocks. Now using a simple app built on BTP, they get live stock updates on their mobile, all while the old ERP systems stay untouched. So that modernization, that flexibility is required. And one of the biggest drawback of SAP I found is, or I also agree with that, is that we have to log in through SAP GUI to do something. Now that is the biggest drawback from an end user point of view. When everything we can access from mobile, to access certain application on a report through your mobile apps was not that easy before I would say Fury apps or BT. Okay, so now this is the real-time problem solve that SAP is trying to do. So now what is the bottom line? So is BTP really worth it for companies using ERP for last so many years? My answer is absolutely yes. If they want to stay competitive, because BTP helps them to modernize without replacing the old system, integrated with cloud and AI solutions, build new apps faster, improve insights and business decisions. In short, SAP BTP is not replacing ERP. In fact, it's reviving it. It helps companies to get the best of the both worlds, the stability of their old ERP system and at the same time flexibility of the modern cloud. So if next time someone says we have been using SAP ERP for 20 years or these many years, why do you need BTP? The answer is simple, because the technology has evolved and SAP BTP helps your ERP evolve with it safely, smartly and step by step. So if you also agree with me, feel free to like and share this video. If you have any sort of questions or doubt or anything you want to add on top of this video, then definitely feel free to comment below the video. Okay, thanks for watching.